Welcome to McCards On The Move. In this video, we're at Arches National Park. We're hiking out to the Double O Arch, but on the way we notice a storm's coming. Watch to the end to find out if we made it out without getting wet.
One important note when coming into Arches National Park. You must make a reservation ahead of time. If you make it a long time ahead of time, you have a better chance of getting a weekend or such. But if you don't, you can look the night before at exactly 7 p.m. And if there's any tickets available, you can purchase them for the next day. So make sure you guys get on and do that because we almost messed up.
Yeah, I was just looking on, Tuesday, I think. I was looking at their website just to look and see what hikes we might want to do. And I saw something about having to have a ticket. And I was like, what? But yeah, you have to go on to recreation.gov to get tickets. And they can be purchased, I think, like up to 6 months in advance. And this weekend was completely sold out. So last night I logged on at 7 o'clock. And they had some tickets available for today, so I went ahead and got us one. So that was good. I think part of the reason they do that is to manage the flow of traffic coming into the park, because once you get in, you're allowed to stay as long as you want. But I think it's just so you're not sitting in line for an hour or 2 hours, waiting to get in.
Now, there is a hack to that. If you want to get up really early and get here before 7 a.m., you can get in as long as you get through the gate before 7 a.m. Or if you want to just do like an evening stroll, you can wait till after 4 p.m. and you can get in without a ticket. So the first one we decided to stop at here, it's called the Balanced Rock. You also see those mountains off in the background. They got more snow last night. Probably going to look like clouds to you guys on the videos, but whatever.
They're beautiful.
They are
from
beautiful.
Here anyway.
We're not going to walk out to this one. I just wanted to show it to you. But if you look just to the right of it, before you get to that big giant rock, you can see like a little platform. There used to be another one that was next to it, but it has fallen, as you can see there.
Yep, it collapsed into rubble in 1974.
Oh, good year.
Yeah.
So we've made it back to Devil's Garden. Pretty sure we're not going to do the whole loop, but we're going to get out to what?
We are going to the Double O Arch, I believe it's called.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
And that's at the end, basically. We're just not going down the primitive trail because that's like really difficult trail, it says, and I'm not up for that.
Oh,
So,
you could probably do it, but it's an 8-mile hike, and we also want to go see Delicate Arch later, which
Yes.
is also a 3-mile hike. So we're going to do a 4-miler here, 3-miler there,
yeah,
and check it out.
it'll be a wonderful day. It's nice and overcast, a little bit chilly actually.
Yeah, it is a bit cold right now, but I think we're going to be glad about that after an hour or so of hiking.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, if the whole trail's like this, it's basically a paved trail.
Right?
You could definitely take one of those, what do they call, like your dad uses to hover
like
around?
a motorized wheelchair.
Yeah, a motorized wheelchair or something. I would say it's handicap accessible on a motorized one.
Yeah.
But we'll see as we get further down the trail, because this is just right at the beginning.
I think a manual wheelchair could do it too, but whoever's pushing you,
It'd be some work.
yeah.
It would definitely be some work. The first little branch off that you take, it's a short walk down, and you can see the tunnel arch. It also has a second one right next to it. When you go down to the tunnel arch, it's got a little bit of a slope going down, so you may not want to bring that wheelchair down there.
No.
Heading over to the pine tree arch now. Everybody went to the tunnel arch. Nobody's coming over here. We got it all to ourselves. And look at the scenery in the background. Straight out of the movies.
For real. It's such a contrast seeing all the green
Yeah.
With the red rock like that.
I think that little rain last night helped with the green.
Yeah.
Here's Jessica's favorite. She loves these dead, twisted trees. We're coming up on the pine tree arch, and it's one of the ones that you get to actually walk through. So this one, the trail ends right when you get to the arch. And you can walk down and up to it here. Pretty massive. It's cool because you can see how the rock comes, goes down, gets real thin, and goes back up. Okay, just wanted to show you guys. It starts getting a little steep, just a little ways into the trail. So you definitely will not be able to bring that motorized wheelchair very far. This arch, wow, what a beauty. It's so thin. Who knows how much longer it'll be here. But it has all those trees and everything else. And you have another small one over there. And then it looks like the starter one behind it. Pretty cool.
Oh, maybe.
The trail is no longer
Wheelchair
the nice
friendly.
gravel. It's now sandy. The rain last night definitely helped, but gets a little bit tougher.
Yeah. You're definitely not getting a wheelchair through here unless you've got like tracks on it.
When you get a little closer, you can see the sky through the landscape arch. Pretty cool feature.
Are we ready for this?
Yep. Once we pass the landscape arch, we want to see the double O arch. In order to do that, you have to make your way up a little bit more difficult trail here.
Yeah, this is called rock scrambling, I read.
Rock scrambling.
It's a little harder than hiking, but not as hard as rock climbing.
Yeah, rock scrambling's fine. We've been doing a lot of that recently.
Sorry for my breathing.
So you've got the easy route that we're taking, and then we have the route over there that I would normally take.
Do you guys want me to stop so you guys can come up for sure?
Either way, it doesn't matter.
They're going up.
No, we're gonna let them go up and then she can come down.
Oh, I can.
No,
Oh.
see, if you go the hard way, you get the little spot over there, you got to do an actual rock climb. She's struggling a bit.
I'm coming.
She made it.
It's the down I'm worried about.
And they did it just as fast as we did. Look at that.
They're young. I apologize, guys, if you can hear us sniffling.
Yeah, it's a little cold. Between that and the elevation and the climbing, got the sniffles going, got the hard breathing going.
And my sinus is being all clogged up.
Looks like we got a little more scrambling coming up. Are you excited?
Yes.
There she goes. Just a walking down the trail. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it is storming out there.
All right.
Takes a little bit to get up here,
It takes a lot to get up here.
but boy, once you're up here, the views are spectacular. And I think this storm in the background just makes it even better.
I just hope it's heading in the other direction.
Yeah, we might get wet,
Going down this is not going to be fun if it's wet.
for sure. On the other side, you see the valley in between. It's got reds and yellows, beiges. It's just beautiful. Don't turn around at the landscape arch.
No.
It's a little bit of work to get up here, but once you're up here, it is amazing.
Wow.
You see this ridge? We're walking down here. Just got to get across the big gap.
It's not a big gap. I'm just nervous.
Yeah. Probably not the best place to be if you're afraid of heights.
Definitely not. And I wouldn't say I'm afraid of heights, but they definitely give me a little bit of anxiety. There he goes, the mountain goat. Hang on.
Well, if you could see this background, you would know why. Sorry about the breathing, guys. Oh, man. I'm gonna go up with this so you guys can see it. Might be wrong. I don't know. Maybe. There we go. Get down here by the arch. It's sandy again. You got lots of little trees. And then there's your double arch. So we made it up here to the double O arch, and it turns out this storm is not rain, or at least not where we're currently at.
It technically is rain, but
it's hail. Look right here on her shoulder. There's one of them. You probably won't be able to see it in the camera coming down, but it's definitely starting. Hopefully we can get back before it gets too bad. So we got about 2 miles to go, and I'm hoping this stays snow / hail, because I really don't want to have to do this in the rain. Gotta go up and then down and then up and then down. You see it? It's all around us. I'll zoom it in. Hopefully you guys can see it. That white patch right over there wasn't there 5 minutes ago. That's how hard it's snowing. Just not here yet. Hopefully we get out of here before it comes. Apparently Jessica's fear of getting wet is bigger than her fear of these rocks, because she is moving now. Alright, as we're getting up here, as we're getting up here to the highest point, this wind is whipping.
I don't know about this, babe.
You got it, babe. Just stand up and walk. You're fine. It's cold, windy. We just got to get over this ridge. At least now we've made it off the ridge, and we're then into the little cove here where the wind's not beating us up. So we just gotta start the scramble to get our way down.
Yeah.
Making our way down. It's snowing harder now. Not quite setting yet, but look at the size of these snowballs. They're huge. This is probably the hardest part of getting out there, right here. This little ridge, trying to get through all these little steps here without falling down. You can see both sides. Here she comes. Just sit down and scoot if you have to, but no? You thought the ridge was harder?
Isn't the harder part down there?
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
So I feel like I need to explain, because Doug said that my favorite part is the trees, but I'll show you what I find so fascinating. Look how it curves and then it just turns.
Well, we made it back to the manicured trail here.
Yay.
We've only got like a mile to go. And you can see the clouds all around us. The snow has got us a little bit, but not enough to really matter.
Nah.
So
Just made it it was the wind.
I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch, but I think we're gonna make it back.
I think so, and then we're gonna have lunch because we're both hungry.
Can't wait to get my peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Exactly.
I don't know if y'all see it in the rock. Circle it, but it looks like ET's face over there. Definitely looks like ET right there. The light at the end of the tunnel. We made it, and we didn't get rained on. A little bit of snow, but not too bad. What'd you think about that hike, babe?
That was awesome. He definitely pushes me to challenge myself. And I'm getting there.
It was definitely worth it. It's challenging last mile or so of the 4 miles, but definitely worth it.
Come back next week as we head over to Canyonlands National Park. We take an epic drive down one of the scariest roads you can go on.